Yo, yo, yo! Guys, I admit it, okay? I am terrible at keeping myself seated when it comes to Steam winter sales, Steam sales in general. I am working on it, but I have a terrible problem where I buy games for very cheap and then never touch them, never play them. I have a whole ass folder with the games that I have barely touched or really need to, just like haven't played in general. That is, I think it's over 200 games now. Granted, that is with all my Steam family sharing library thingamajig, whatever it's called. But 90 of those are like mine alone, and I just added one more because I am the goat, as some people would say, myself included, because I just bought no other games than Firewatch. Firewatch being a game that I have heard only great things about, and it's kinda, I don't know, the only thing I have it compared to is Outer Wilds, which is insane by itself, right? But I think it's mostly in the fact that you can't really play it twice. It's one of those sorts of games. I have seen absolutely nothing from Firewatch. I think I've seen like one clip going around where you spot from the Firewatch, you spot the KKK doing their KKK things, and then when you look away and look again, they are on their fucking way to you. So it's kind of like a horror game, I think. I don't know, I don't even know if it's the right game, but that's the only frame of reference I have, so I'm truly going in blind. And I think, I've heard that that's the best experience for Firewatch. By far the best experience is just going in blind. I have absolutely no frame of reference other than the KKK might be in it. I don't know. I've heard it's the spoiler-free version that I've heard is that it's a journey of self-discovery type beat, because nobody, one of the opening statements you hear from the radio is that nobody gets this job unless there's something seriously wrong with them, and that is a fire opening bar to a game. So I'm about to be deeply invested, but that is after I become deeply invested in Disco Elysium again. I really want to play Disco Elysium again. I just, one of my friends just bought it, one of my homeboys, one of my homies, aka my rival, actually, believe it or not. He just bought Disco Elysium, and I'm pretty sure he's already, further along than me. Not that it takes much, but again, it's just, the game feels so slow, but it's a good slow, but it hasn't been hitting. Disco Elysium, I see the potential, of course. It's goated. I see the potential fucking everywhere, and it is entirely my own It is entirely my own fault that I haven't played it more. Also because I have been on vacation. I should probably fucking talk about that. That is endless potential of yap. I have been on vacation for the Christmas holidays. On a fucking skiing trip to middle of fuck nowhere, Norway. Pretty goated, I shouldn't say goated. I just describe everything as goated. It was pretty mid, I gotta be honest. All the snow was fucking melting. We were skiing on ice half the time, and to be able to actually ski on snow, which is, the main method of skiing, if you weren't unaware. We had to be up at like fucking 8 in the morning, to, fucking prepare for our shit. You could of course just raw dog it, like set an alarm for like, I think the lifts were opening at like, of course the mountain is still there, you can ride it, right? But, in order to get back up the mountain again, the lifts open at like 9:30, I think, which is, you know, a little late, but that's alright. That's alright. But you know, if in order to be there, you have to actually, you know, you could just set an alarm for, again, like 9:20 or something, and then just grab some socks and be off. It kind of sucks that it is that cold, you know, in Norway compared to, again, I was on a trip a couple of years ago. I don't even know if I did these Hollow Knight runs back then. I might have, who knows. But my homie and I went on a boys trip full of girls. Yuck, I know. Skiing in the northern Italy, aka Livigno, which is a pretty goated place. He fucking nearly lost his eye on one of the first days. Not even from skiing, from being on a fucking, what do they call this, the slider thingies. You just sit there and slide down the mountain. No, it's not snowboard. What the fuck are they even called? I don't know. Anyway, he was on one of those, and he got hit by some woman, and then we had to spend basically the entire day taking care of him, because, you know, again, it hurts like a fucking bitch. I don't even think, like, it was like 2 years ago or something. I don't think he can even see properly still, to this day. They said that he might never be able to. So that's pretty funny, that's pretty awesome, that's pretty hilarious. I of course, the moment it happened, were standing there laughing at him like a fucking hyena. So that's pretty cool, that's pretty awesome. That same fella is also away on a skiing trip right now, and they are apparently, in fucking Austria, they are apparently having too much snow. So that fucking sucks. That sucks real bad. I don't know, fucking Austria compared to Norway, you would think it was the opposite, but no, apparently not. I guess it's just, he's higher up on said mountain. I don't fucking know. I don't even know where he is. He just said Austria. But he's there. I think he just got home, and then in like a week or so, he's going again, I think, to the exact same place, which is pretty hilarious. But also, like, how the fuck can he afford that when we are going to Japan in, like, a couple months? I don't know. Who knows? Many of his trips are just sponsored by his dad, too, so I don't know. That might be the solution to the answer to my question. But anyway, let's talk about me, because I am the main character. I am important. Our skiing trip fucking sucked. The trip itself, pretty cool, but the skiing part of the trip, hell no. Hell no. We were, you know, the first day was pretty good. The first day, pretty banging. There were a lot of people there, but not, you know, as many as there used to be on, like, you know, winter vacation hotspot place. I don't know. We've been on skiing trips before, and it has been way worse. This was one of the probably best in terms of just amount of people. But that's also probably because of the conditions, because they were, as I said, the snow was melting. I could, you know, on fucking day one, I could literally see grass on one of the slopes. Slopes? I'm gonna call them slopes. I could literally see fucking grass on one of the slopes. To be fair, I think it was an off-piste slope. Yeah, I don't know. It's a whole ass thing. There were so many slopes that were just fucking closed for some reason. You know, the place isn't even that huge to begin with, so that's a big yikes to just have like half of them closed. And it's also, you know, the fun ones that are closed. They're all of the closed ones are like blue and red. I think they also closed a black one. Not that I can, you know, not that I can go down a black one with my mom in the vicinity. Yes, it was a family trip because I am cringe and love being with my family, I know. But, you know, nonetheless, it's pretty fucking cringe that all of the, you know, hard ones, quote-unquote hard ones, are... You know, because, okay, so... okay, I just hit a roadblock. Because all the slopes we went on were hard to navigate and stuff, but it's not, like, fun hard. It's just annoying hard. Because it is literally just, again, as I've said, it is literally just ice. On the third day of Christmas, my skiing trip gave to me nothing but fucking ice. You could literally, like, again, the fucking lifts open, people are going out at like 9:30, right? At 9:30, we were standing there ready to go, and, you know, the second we step outside, we can just, like, see gravel underneath the ice, no snow on the road. But, you know, that's alright. That's not the slopes, right? That's just a road. But that might have been foreshadowing to 1 second later when we hear just... I don't even know how to describe it. It's literally just skis on ice. If you've ever been on a skiing trip before, you know the sound. It is just ice. It's fucking hilarious, but also so sad that the conditions are so poor. Because it was so close to being, like, okay. Because the whole thing is that it has to be, like, you know, negative degrees Celsius. Because, you know, freezing point of fucking water, aka snow, aka... You cannot just leave me here. Okay. This is a keyboard run now. All of a sudden, do I heal? Oh, how do I heal? A? No. How do I heal? Is my controller back on? My controller's not back on. How do I heal? Fuck. I don't know how to heal. Shit. Okay, we're doing one more. Wait, I can just farm runs at this point. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. So, yeah. The skiing part, pretty fucking bad. Also, you know, it would be fine if you know, if they had just opened. You know, the skiing is supposed to be a little bit hard. That's like the fun part of it, right? Oh, A? Or is that just quick cast? I don't know. It's supposed to be like somewhat hard, right? Because that's the fun part of it. But no, there is no fun part of skiing on ice. Uh-oh. Damn. Is my controller still not back on? It's not back on. I'm just gonna farm a couple of runs here. Uh-oh. Shit. God damn it. But, you know, it's that's what makes it so awesome, just skiing in general. Just the hard part of, you know, navigating, essentially, like fucking 80 kilometers an hour down a slope, I almost hit, I'm positive I hit 80 kilometers an hour on a fucking green path. Is that a Hollow Knight reference? Yes, indeed it is. Oh my god, I am goated. I hit a shriek, guys. Did you see that? I actually hit a shriek on keyboard. This is insane. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay. You know, all the slopes are in colors, or like color coded out of, you know, it's just difficulty in general. There are greens, which are the easiest ones, which are like kid and mom friendly. Pretty vanilla shit right here, right? Then you have the blue ones, which is a step up. Then the red ones, which is, you know, that's my type of vibe. The red ones, right? Just if they're not fucking iced up, that would be pretty cool. And then the black ones, which are fucking Mission Impossible, but they're pretty cool too. It's like a special occasion when you actually go and take a black one. It's a whole fucking thing. It's pretty cool. They are just so fucking steep. I think the black one on this one, I heard some guy, like I overheard some guy say that it was like, I don't know, 46 degrees, like downward degrees, which is pretty fucking insane. But alas, this trip, no black ones, no black slopes. Again, because my mom was in the vicinity. So I had to keep to, getting my fucking speed record on the green ones. I have a little thing called an app, which is you can just fucking start it, and then it tracks your. You can also just pause your entire thing and say, oh, this specific slope I wanna see the speed of this one. But otherwise, you can just turn it on and leave it. Like the entire day. It tracks like how fast you're going, like in general, your top speed, and how far you've traveled and stuff. It also tracks like height, how high up you are. I think mine was just under a kilometer. But essentially I used this app to track that. My fastest was not even 80 kilometers an hour. I'm pretty sure I went 80, but just before I turned the app on. But just under 80 kilometers an hour, and I know my bro here, my skiing expert bro, is very ashamed of me, and I am ashamed too. But alas, here we are. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off now. The workday has been long and I need a break. Anyway, I'm gonna do my best to actually be on top of this little break I had, which I usually don't. I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna actually genuinely try. So yeah. Anyway, adios, over and out. Later.